LeBlanc wants to split, but that's going to get locked in.
Ooh.
So, I mean, this is the thing where you have an R5 pick, but you look at team comp. You want to look at the enemy team comp and counter it. If you picked something, let's say, and I think it's just a case of when both teams want to pull the trigger on Drakes. Bot pushing the Drake can work. Nice interrupt there by Agresivo. No flash, of course. Gonna get stunned
Back to the wall. Are we about to witness the solo bolo? Good stun. GenX keeping it going. Another
It's
wall.
a solo bolo.
Oh, he's gonna throw the drill out. Boom! Get him with the drill. GenX first blood. Luckily, they are gonna tick over potentially just in time. Maddie overstaying a little bit, taking a lot of damage back. Could stop this from going down. But anytime you see that white gun, you just have to think to yourself, tower plates. So if they are left alone, that has not happened quite yet. Maddie stepping a little bit too far forward. A flag, a drag, a cataclysm. Now he's going to get knocked up. They're trying to turn this one back with the Renata ult. It's just too
blind pick Gnar.
It's a Diffie and the Tiffy, folks. Coming out here. And feel for Agresivo, this is definitely not the game that any player wants to have, but obviously things go from bad to worse very quickly in Gnar lanes. 2.6k gold advantage, 2.5. Wow. That's big, but was that really a pick you needed to contest?
Let's not forget the Zeri either, right? I mean, if it was a first pick Gnar, maybe we'd give them some
stun, locked up, the CC coming through. That is one dead mid laner. Signs of life for BDS now, and they're looking to keep this one going. GenX is so incredibly fed though. GenX, he's absolutely hooking out. Oh my god, you will not like him when he's angry, and you certainly won't like the SK bot lane either. They're just tearing through him.
Okay, so GenX comes through lane there after taking tower to make the mid play a 1-for-1, and then the bot dive happens because there's 3-man mid for BDS. There goes a bot tower. There goes
in the game where Aphelios does so much damage and maybe has a little bit more sustain that you can just live through that and turn a fight in that instance. But that point is so far.
Big
and it's the little thing.
Yep.
You can kill my top laner, you can take his tower and all 5 plates, but you, sir, will not have this grump. GenX going in, getting a little bit over-aggressive there, nuclear off to the side, but honestly, SK just so far ahead, and certainly GenX so far ahead that doesn't really cost him anything to leap forward like that.
Here comes the
fight in the area. Syncroc coming over the wall, will not quite be able to steal it. Ally will hit allies, the hostile takeover comes in, a nice handshake to bring Syncroc right back into the fold of SK nuclear on the side, but he doesn't have the damage to keep things going, and Gilius diving in once again. Maddie cannot catch a break. Gilius' ult has his name on it. GenX goes golden just for a little bit of extra flair. Don't even think he's out here. SK keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, I think GenX wanted a different angle there on the Mega Gnar. He wanted to get them into the wall, but he actually pushed them both away. Saved his carries, yes. Oh! Okay, well, down you go, Syncroc. Jesu says, good night, sweet prince. Are they going to go towards Barrier? GenX?
That's, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, on the Mega!
He knew. Oh my god, baited and absolutely outsmarted. Holy moly. On the fly, math calculations and or luck. Regardless, SK with a clean punish.
Oh my god,
this is
11k gold lead.
If you have any mental, no matter the strongest mental in the world, we're talking Faker level mental, would have been broken by that play.
Who has better mental, Faker or MagiFelix?
MagiFelix level mental would have been broken with that play. He would have surrendered the solo queue game.
I think he would have, you know. I actually think he would have cracked. Surely. For setup for SK, and just as we talked about in expectations, we expect SK to just demolish BDS, and then they'll be sitting pretty comfortably. BDS.
Big ulti for Maddie, trying to get something and just don't have the damage. As Treat's already taken out, GenX off to the side with a Mega Gnar. EQ flash, Maddie got that target on his back. GenX still going forward, but it's a big whiff. That said, it doesn't look like it matters. Nuclear in, continuing to poke, continuing to look for an angle. Agresivo still standing forward, trying to be a menacing frontliner as SK will break one, and now a second inhibitor to follow.
Inhib should die. I don't think BDS have much left on the engage. No Sejuani ult, no Wukong ult. They're just going to have to watch it die. So although Treats died, doesn't really matter too much. 4 or 5 team pack of mess.
And I think the most important thing for SK is not to get overconfident. Yes, they played an incredible game. Yesterday, they should be proud of their performance, but we've seen so many teams start to fall down as soon as they're convinced that they're one step ahead, they're really feeling it. So cannot let ego take hold, as they've still got Mad Lions coming up tomorrow. If they beat Mad, well, then you give yourself a little bit of ego.
Or what target he's going to have to find. He's going to get spotted now. So does will run.
They're just backing off, Treats off to the side. They're trying to get something done, a handshake to interrupt the engage. Gilly's still in the area, that's a knockup. We're in big damage again, just trying to focus out Treats. If they can get a kill, he's going to get the reset. It's still standing.
GenX is ending the game.
SK, they're just so good at math. They're just now focusing down the Nexus. He's about to turn Mega. He's walking away. He's coming back for the fight.
He's coming for the
He does not care about your Nexus. This man wants your life. Good night, BDS. They're getting put to sleep by a single player, and it is Gen X's Certus.
Certus, you gotta get him before, don't end!
It's just...
Oh,
he's
giving up on the chase. Their game's gonna end.
Game is over.
25 minutes in, SK.
You knew it was done 5 minutes before that.
Something with Engage works a lot better. Bounty's gonna go for it anyway. Samira for Patrick. They have not got something like a Nautilus or an Alistar or Leona that Samira can dash in with, but I suppose the Wukong will be her tag team.
You mentioned those changes earlier to Gwen. It's gonna feel pretty good to be able to execute those minions on the top side for Irrelevant.
Oh,
Make sure
Mickey.
they can catch up. Mickey potentially overstaying, just trying to cancel the back. A nice flash to the side. Exhaust now coming out. Mercer, Ignite now ticking down. Mickey stepping away. Chaining himself. If they try to find the kill here, he's gonna get a bit more time. Can they finish Mercer? They do. Mickey's still standing. It's clean. The dash from Patrick. He's got enough movement speed to escape, but it's still just going to be the 1-for-1.
Great 1-for-1 trade there.
He dropped the control ward. They saw the control ward.
Okay, but now he's going to go mid, so they didn't expect this one. Hook.
Walking away. He's in a lot of trouble now. Knockback onto VTO is big with the chains. Connect this time. Flash in. Finishing the kill. A thumbs up from...
Going to get themselves a dragon. Zlatan in base isn't going to be able to respond with a herald.
Well played, well played. No response play on the
straight up towards top, and Zlatan would probably have to flash away, but not confident enough just yet as XL collapse. Mercer's going to make a pick here.
Mickey holding on. Hostile takeover can come out from BTO. Maybe just look to use it now. Locking up Mickey. They're going to start to hit their own allies here. Splitting apart, though. Mercer's going to be the one in trouble. Mercer taken down before the fight even kicks off. That's the cannon barrage laid down. BTO does not have any other ults to steal right now. No cooldown available on the hijack. XL finding who has the lead, who has the advantage here thus far.
Uh-oh, Finn. No flash.
Walking away, taking his time to try to escape for this one. It's a very slow fight. Irrelevant keeping this one going. Another 1 second on the cast time. Finn still standing. Irrelevant.
Oh,
Finn. Maybe get the Q. He has Swift in the Q. Oh, 1 shot, 1 kill. What the options are, but for now, it's the enemy mid jungle that are making something happen. The knock up, the chain CC. VTO, where are you going to go? A stolen Wukong ultimate, zooming out to safety. Beyblades, well, Marcoon lets it rip.
TP in 5 seconds. It will be Unleashed teleport, but he's looking for Nuke Duck, actually.
Level 11. He has a stopwatch as well. This is going to be a very difficult call for Zlatan. If he sticks around for too long, he is just going to die. Nuke Duck just throwing down stones, chipping away slowly but surely. Very hard for them to get anything here. Marcoon still has the clone. VTO committing to this. Burning the TP in this exchange. Will not connect on anything, however. And meanwhile, Patrick off to the side. Keep your eyes. S rank. Wait for it to come through. The knockup coming out. He hasn't blocked anything yet. Mickey now going to be in trouble. The Berserker coming in. Neon getting snipped down. Mickey will fall before the fight even starts.
Easy pickup for them for first tower. And Marcoon is forced away by VTO. Nuke Duck's going to base. Looks like XL are giving up this top side of the map because Irrelevant basing goes boss. VTO's going to focus down the wave, and it's just a big question of it's 30 seconds until this dragon, and now they're going to fight.
Connecting. VTO obviously has a huge sustained advantage as long as he has that W up, but if Nuke Duck keeps it in arm's length, that's going to be big slow. VTO now going back in. That's a sustained, but excellent dodge. The Ghost coming in as well. The GP! Oh, it's a dishonorable 1v1.
Drake, so it's just a question of do you take this fight? The answer might be yes.
Willing to take the 4v4. They know Finn has no ultimate. Zlatan waiting off to the side. Marcoon now committing fully for the fight. Irrelevant leaping away. There's no more Hallowed Mist to back him up. A tower destroyed on the top side. Misfits, they've committed so many members. What can they get back?
Mercer on the side. VTO has TP in 7 seconds. XL might just have to bail on this one. Otherwise, they're going to be in a 4v5. Nuke Duck's top with no mana.
Zlatan, no smite. Still in the area, however. Still wants to threaten, still wants to posture. VTO now coming into the middle of the fight. Keep your eyes on Marcoon because he's burning, he's ticking, he's running. There is no smite in the area anymore. VTO with the stolen ultimate pins him into the wall and takes him out. That is massive now for Misfits. A clean use of the Talia ultimate coming in from VTO. And XL, they just have to give this one up. Credit to Misfits.
With great execution by him, having the Talia ult and managed to gap close. Now Nuke Duck has flash.
Stepping in, VTO is not done yet. Keeping his pressure on. Mickey now coming into the area. Walking away. VTO knows he can't overcommit.
Misfits. Mid tower might die here for Misfits. Too many numbers for XL.
Yep. And it's easy to see what Misfits want out of these fights. A lot of melee champions who want to get into the back line, find these assassination targets and these resets. XL have a lot of tools to play these fights out. The GP wants people to fight into him. The Talia wants to split the team with the wall. Is Finn getting a lot of damage here. Just looking for the solo Volo wall coming down over the wall. Finn still standing again.
He's out.
Is he walking out? He got bailed out there. And Neon goes down. Patrick, he can start to look for the resets. They're starting to walk away. That wall from Nuke Duck. They'll have a big lead here. Pushing in on the top side, looking to push it even further. 2.5K to their name. Irrelevant. Mitigate a lot of the damage here, but is going to get knocked out of his own circle there. Nuke Duck waiting off to the side. Now going to go golden. Gets himself a little bit of space and a reset, but now Misfits could look to take the fight, could look to turn things back. The bailout is on cooldown. Versa kicking the fight off, going in. Hostile takeover goes wide. VTO taking away the GP ultimate. Can look to throw it down on Nuke Duck if Nuke Duck starts to recall.
They want to try to look for a cross map. We'll see if XL give it to them. But that's sole point now for XL. 29 Baron. Can Misfits stop them?
Good question is Neon is now going to be in trouble. Wall coming over. Feathers are going to fly. The pullback, though, could just be interrupted. And Nuke Duck This man cannot miss. He has played so clean this entire game. Finn ultimate just around the corner for himself. Setting up barrels in the darkness, potentially an option for the team to pull back. You wanted to see the 1v1. Kadril, here it is. It looks like VTO definitely does not win it.
Nukeduck,
but Nukeduck just might. Going for blood here. The knockback now coming in. Mickey X waiting over the wall. Nukeduck just waiting in the back of the pit. Full confidence in his own ability, his own movement. One more sword slash is gonna do it. VTO goes down. Patrick, keep your eyes on Patrick. Keep your eyes on the S ranking. Can he get it going? Spin, 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 baby! Not nearly enough. Now it's Zlatan's turn to take a chance at it. Zlatan gonna finish the job. Misfits using the power of Viego to turn the tides, but not enough to stop one angry. I think they're ready to commit everything here. Zlatan ulting over the wall, ready to get things going. A ward, they just want to kill Finn. Everybody is here to kill Finn, but Nukeduck's on the backside looking to get things done. A wall may have stopped him from going in. The Pirate is down. Misfits are now ready for a fight. Around the Baron, at least going to get a little bit of vision, maybe some control on the top side. They want to trade something back, even if ultimately they're the losers in that exchange.
Just keep the game going. Time is what they need. Level 16 Gwen, level 16 Sylas.
Oh, back
Zlatan.
or one very dead jungler might be enough for Excel. They just instantly shifted what's going to matter at the most. Nukeduck waiting off to the side. Ulti available, potentially going to hope to split the team of Misfits. Handshake goes a little bit wide. Mercer in the midst of everybody. That's going to be the hostile takeover. That's hit Neon. Neon getting going. That's going to be one going away. Nukeduck now running, but they managed to take the Baron, and that might be all that matters. VTO.
I'd imagine.
And such just a hard team to engage on when they are sieging. You've got the Talia range, you've got the GP barrel set up. GP all coming in as well. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Finn just looking to break open the base. Misfits committing a lot of members to the bottom side, hoping, fishing, looking for a fight. But it means in the meantime, Finn is given free reign.
Gets a little bit extra tower damage. Hook hits Marcoon.
On Marcoon. If you can force the ultimate out early
behind.
before the fight kicks off, that's going to be big. And they already have the ultimate down. Irrelevant now in the midst of the entire team trying to survive as long as humanly possible. Remember that he does have a stopwatch. He will go golden, buy himself a brief moment. But no, hostile takeover just doing so much work right into the barrel. The setup that Excel wanted. They are wiping the floor with Misfits in the exchange. All it took was one ult from Mickey X and the barrel to follow from Finn, and it just made it so dang easy. Patrick now stepping forward, another wall coming in. Clean route comes in from Neon to buy a bit more space with Marcoon already over the wall. There's just too many members of Excel left standing.
Excel came for the soul, but they're going to take your Nexus. 25 seconds on Zlatan, a big mid-wave double cannons should be enough to end out the game. Misfits had to take that fight. They had to stop them from getting the soul, but it was too little, too late. VTO tried coming from behind with Irrelevant, but Excel had the damage, the kite back, and the barrel sealed the deal.
Positive signs for Misfits in the early game, but it was not enough to stop Excel looking back in form here. The LEC.
Peel back if they need to. And Team Vitality will close out with the Tom Kench. So when we zoom out, how do you feel Vitality have finished the draft?
Yeah, I like it more. I think the Tom Kench is really
Stun,
good.
or at least pushed away from the objectives. Stepping forward, Dredge line this time catches onto Kazi. He's down below 100. First blood secured for Unforgiven. No flash available, but LeBron will be able to dive to safety. Now Armored taking the blows. The turn back around. Alfari will drop 2 kills to Mad Lions and 2. Stylistically, Niski's not necessarily the flashiest, but the way he elevates Unforgiven. Kaiser's up in that middle lane. Unforgiven is about to get knocked up. He does indeed. Moonlight Vigil comes forward, and there's the flash. Unforgiven turning so much damage. He gets the kill at 500 gold. LeBron will close it out into the 2v1 and getting hit by Oh, there's the wall. Weaver's Wall coming out. Will cut off Kazi from escape routes. He's got some damage down thanks to that blue-purple, but there's just too much to deal with. An easy kill. The 4th of the game for Mad Lions. The 1st for Niski. And it just is complete control, fairly reminiscent of the opening game of Summer here. Mad Lions being able to get an early lead. They drop the Herald down bottom. This will unlock the tower as well. And they're just going to extend that lead even further, Betty.
Even if we don't get a kill, we're using our Herald, we're taking that tower, we're converting it into a Drake. Perks though.
All right, Shockwave will force him back. Something he'll use there by Niski. Flash forward from Burst to the Lost Command. Attack will secure it. Heroic Charge pushes Perks back into the Mad Lions jungle. And that is the boot away to prevent it. As we talked about, look at damage per minute, CSD and gold difference. Stark differences between the two. As I'm talking about the mid laners, there's an engage up top. Haru's not going to be able to find anything just yet. Rolling Death finds the bounce once and twice. Here comes Alyoya. He's got the flash available to him. Haru's looking for that crushing blow, and he gets crushed himself. Unforgiven with another. The stun into the wall. LeBron is taken out, and Alfari forced to flash for his 1-1. 6,000 gold up And this has just been the Mad Lion show, as now Kazi will get jumped on by Armut. The Molnar Vigil does so much damage. The scissors, the snip, snip, snip. And Armut gets himself
Lions game to lose, right? There should be no way in which there should be no way that they can lose this game.
Caught in any shenanigans, as that is what has cost them a few games, but I do not feel like that will be the case. LeBron finds the dredge line, the knock up onto Kazi as well. The sidestep forced a flash, and the Whirling Death closes it out. That's a double, as well as the secondary charge, and another dredge line. Perks is shut down in the middle lane. Now Niski's forcing Haru away. Mad Lions, they think about pressuring this turret, and they do. The Rift Herald will secure another 5 towers, smothering Vitality's jungle. They're even going to use that Weaver's Wall to block off any
There's the brain,
defense.
there's the hands, it all just comes together, quick shot. Right now, this game for Mad Lions is very much about protect the president, right? Unforgiven is the president, but when there's one more opportunity, one more spot, things get a lot more spicy now. Another engage.
What? How does he do it? Kaiser finds another hook. Lebrov is already down. The knockup connects onto Kazi and he's taken out. Niski rides the Weaver's Wall, but not too far. And with 2 quick kills, Mad Lions peel back for the Baron. They pulled Vitality, they played the bait, they set up all the vision, and they punish exquisitely.
Yeah, Mads, they're taking their time. They're not hot-headed like they've shown in the past. They're being patient. Kaiser does, in fact, miss a hook, but I don't think it's going to matter as the Baron's likely to fall.
Baron will be secured by Alyoya, so will a kill onto Haru Alfori.
To actually provide peel. And that means that every time Mad Lions just shut Vitality down in the fights.
Lebrov ends up being a taxi to Kazi for the depth charge for Kaiser multiple times in a row. The gold lead, by the way, 14,000 in favor of the Mad Lions, and they're pushing multiple lanes. Teleport is available here for Armut, and Kaiser will, I think, Hex Flash over the wall.
No,
is that real Flash?
That was Flash.
Team fight. They have such a gigantic statistical and gold advantage. They're going to be locked off. The Weaver's Wall comes out. Alyoya finds the stun, but there's a gobble from LeBron. Haru's running for his life and can't use the Cyclone. Kaiser goes golden. The Whirling Death catches 2. That's another onto Perks. A rampage for Unforgiven. 2 more quick kills as Alyoya looks for the 4th. And the 5th. That's looking for the ace until LeBron. The inhibitor is popped. Vitality are destroyed, they are dumpstered, and they are dominated by the Mad Lions. Mad turn to an uncontested Nexus, a 2-0 over Vitality in summer, and send a statement for the playoffs.
Alyoya will maintain his for success. You know, the second that Lawless Hook comes through, you can very reliably land that Talia knockback, and you can get that single pick very, very quickly. We also saw Mad banning away the Brawl he has by getting a flash bot, getting a flash in top.
Of course, looking to start up that Dragon. Actually, he's going to finish the recall. Junghoot's caught out, exhaust still available to him. No flash from that earlier play, and first blood secured by a Flacket. Copy's going to force
the top dive, and if not, they'll take themselves the tower.
Weaver's Wall comes out, pulled just a little bit early. Chachi throws out some of the damage, and Yankos will be able to pick up the assist.
Down, and we'll see if that continues to happen. Chachi actually TP'd back to top.
Well, he's not going to be able to follow up the fight. Dragon is secured here by Astralis. Caps gets that inside. Dayor, will they catch him out is the question. Shockwave is available, steps forward, catches out Flacket, pulls him backwards. Flacket now stepping forward. Dayor caught out here by Caps as well as the rest of the squad, and he's behind enemy lines, making a run as all of a sudden, Kobe and Younghood, they're pushing in the bottom lane. I think it is a matter of time.
What am I watching right
before
now?
Dayor gets taken out, the tower will finish it. Caps gets the kill, Whirling Death kills the minions, and yeah, we're having a little bit of fun here, Betty. It's not done yet because it looks like Caps is now pressuring top lane.
So, I have many questions, but I won't have time to say all in.
Oh, he does indeed. The crushing blow as well as that Cyclone. Devour comes out from Targamas, needs to spit out one. The second Cyclone, and Flacker stays alive just long enough. One lost auto. Cersei gets the kill. Yankos bounces back.
Ends up being a 1-for-1. They get the summoners out from Flacket, and Yankos holding onto his ultimate allows him to secure that kill, but Broken Blade will get a tower in exchange. So now the game is devolving a little bit into a mess. Astralis really need to keep the game in a bot because there's no real way for him to rejoin his team. But Caps is collapsed on.
Oh, he's caught out! Knocked up in the air, holds on to the flash
Very
and
nice.
taken out instantaneously. The Dragon is being focused down, and that's a defensive flash away. That Gils is going to be the target immediately as he spat back out. Gets over the wall for now, and Astralis are surrounding G2. 2 quick kills. Targamas is going to run for his life. He should be next, and so will the Dragon. Astralis going to be very, very happy with that play. Catching Caps on the flank, as Targamas is taking Astralis on a little bit of a walk around the rift.
Okay, so given that we have this brief window, just Berlin crowd, can I have a cheer how many G2 fans there are in the audience right now?
That is a lot.
Okay, wait, hang on. I have another question. Can I now have a cheers to how many of you are sweating right now? Ooh, they're still confident. Quick shot.
Force the flash from Flacket. He gets away from that concussive bite. The mid lane tower is the focus. Finally secured. And Astralis, 20 seconds to Drake. They're backing away.
So in the last fight, G2 contested that mid wave to gain access into the river, but now Astralis wants to make sure they have that control. The moment they see the Gwen bot, they commit to the mid tower and they stay as a group. Gwen continues to generate this priority down towards the bot side of the map and will create a flank angle. But G2 want to come from the same side this time round. They're in the same problem, though, that it's Astralis that control the river.
Chachi. His Mega Gnar is about to pop. Got flash available to him. Jankos will find the stun for now. Chachi just needs one more hit. Broken Blade trading with Xerxes. He gets knocked up by the Cyclone. Younghood steps forward to that Glacial Fissure, and Chachi's gnawed out, but he can't find the target. The first to fall is Broken Blade. The Gnar into the wall is gigantic. The damage follow-up is just about there. No reset for Kobe just yet. 1, 2 coming out for Xerxes and Chachi. Caps is running for his life, and so is Targamas. Astralis control the river, dominate the fight, and are looking for the ace.
Astralis!
Also like the fact that they are pushing forward. They are hunting for kills. That's the knock-up onto Caps. He's got cleanse, exhaust, and heal available to him. Targamas will be able to devour and spit him out, and that's what I mean. Astralis stepping forward. It is at the cost, however, of the bottom lane.
So this is now 5 people to get mid-push, and then they split up and then look for picks, and they're looking for another one.
Chachi's not with them.
Broken
Teleport
Blade
will be needed. Broken Blade jumps onto Kobe. He's gone so low. Broken Blade hasn't found the kill yet, but here comes Caps. He takes him out. That's the shutdown on to Kobe. Now Xerxes finds one reply onto Broken Blade. Dayor's gone low and will be killed by Jankos. Astralis bite off more than they can chew, and G2 turn towards Baron.
So G2 get creative and they punish the aggression from Astralis, and they should be able to secure this as Jankos looks for another kill. He will secure it as 800 gold goes into his back pocket, and this will likely be G2's Baron.
Broken Blade finds the flank, finds the damage onto Kobe to open up not only the team fight, but now the Baron. And I have to ask, Betty, was playing that aggressively ends up biting Astralis, and for G2, the Baron buff is so crucial for the way they've been playing on those side lanes. Kobe right now is just running down Targamas, thick skin used, continues to run for his life. Super Mega Death Struggle will not find its target. That's a flash away, sorry, the Box Cone away for Flacket. G2 have been pushed, have been bullied, have been smashed, but that's a shutdown on to Chachi. Broken Blade still running amok, almost in a 1v5, is giving Astralis so much trouble. The Dragon is still alive inside the pit, and G2 are low. Caps hunting for Xerxes, won't find him, but this will be the first Dragon. Crucially, will delay the soul. Xerxes will just be a couple more autos away. Dropped by Caps. Wait 25 seconds before Xerxes is up. Dio is going to step forward, not going to press.
Down the second that it spawns, and they're leaving their inhib open.
Oh, there's no TP there for Caps.
Look at the bot lane.
His way up. Teleport going bot lane as Broken Blade will join Caps on the objective. 4 members of Astralis looking at the Baron. TP coming onto the Nexus turret as well. The rest of G2, they're trying to interrupt. They're pushing into the pit. The Nexus turret number 2 is about to fall. Vizichachi gets a stun onto 1. Caps takes on the second tower. Have they just won the game? The Nexus is being focused down. Flash away. A few more hits will do it. Broken Blade's going so low, and they've done it. G2. What was that?
G2
responded with that, saying, we're going to go for Renata. Looked like they were hovering Braum for a few seconds there, but obviously choosing for the Caitlyn Renata lane.
Honestly, Renata feels so good to play into Nautilus. Like, you can...
More agency over to Comp and Trimby.
Of course, Razork making his way down. Dredgeline will find Trimby. Uses that handshake. Razork flashes forward. The Pillar of Ice is fantastic. Trimby's locked inside the minion wave. First blood secured by Hylissang. They're not done yet. Can't two players as Hylissang always likes to play forward and in the face of his enemy.
We see Malrang hovering around mid lane. Humanoid does have the flash.
Well, Humanoid's going to get interrupted by that steadfast presence. We'll use this time to at least bait out some sort of play. Dredgeline will connect onto Trimby. Flash is available to him. Moonlight Vigil comes out. Flash forward from Upset, but he's low. Down to 300 HP. Being fired on by Comp. Forced to back away. Those chakrams running amok. Comp's not going to die just yet as Wonder will be taken out by Malrang. And it looks like Comp and Trimby have survived. Razork, level 6. He's got that subjugate available. The Pillar of Ice is out, looking to chomp down on Odo. He eats an orange and it's not okay. Razork gets himself another 2 kills to 2.
Successful ganks. This should be the first strike of the game secured for Rogue. Razork now level 7, looking to set something up.
Pretty
You see this dance. How quickly can Rogue set up around the objective as the flash comes in?
Flash for flash traded and stolen away by Razork. Malrang's caught inside the pit as the hostile takeover will buy some time, but Humanoid and Upset are melting through Rogue. Thus far to 1-for-1, but Comp's running for his life, taken down over the wall, and Malrang flashes away from that Moonlight Vigil. Razork won't be able to pick up the kill. 2-for-1 and the Dragon to Fnatic.
Great engage from Fnatic and a really clutch secure there from Razork. I didn't think he'd be able to actually steal that one away, but there we saw a situation where Rogue didn't have all of that set up. Fnatic very smartly used their prior win bot to be able to shove in that wave, and then as a 3-man collectively push their way through, as Wonder now in a bit of danger.
Gonna hop over the wall, Mega
They're
Nod.
rotating their bot lane around the map, and they're leveraging this Herald. They secured the bot tower, they move up top. Let's see if Odo Amne can pull off a little play here. He has the ult. Nope, the barrels won't secure anything.
No, barrels don't find a target. Cannon Barrage still available. TP is up for Larson as well, and Razork's coming in potentially from behind. Cannon Barrage used to clear out the minion wave. Shelly does get that bop onto the tower. Fnatic are starting to push Rogue around the map, pressuring the mid lane. TP coming down. Malrang throws out the Keeper's Verdict, and the Steadfast Presence will interrupt.
Doesn't have TP. Like, let's not bother, let's just concede this strike, let's just continue to scale for the time being.
I mean, this Dragon is pretty inconsequential right now, as Humanoid goes forward and instantly taken out. Malrang waiting in the wings for that exact... They're inside Humanoid's head. And of course, the fact that these two mid laners have faced one another so often.
Crazy how their rivalry is developed and how close the two eyes. Fnatic now control the top side of the map. Malrang trying to reclaim some of that control.
Well, that's a Dredgeline onto Malrang. Commits a number of abilities, securing at least 2 seconds for the Cannon Barrage. Sand Soldiers are available, 3,000 HP, TP being used. Emperor's Divide is up for Larson, down to 1,000 secured by Fnatic. Another barrel onto Humanoid after TP concludes. Enough Fnatic are being run down by 4 members. Another great barrel, hop forward from Wonder, uses the knock. Razork jumped on, parlay and slash to the face. Larson throwing out those Sand Soldiers. Command attack available. There goes Larson, looking for Upset. Emperor's Divide secures the kill. 1-2 members down. Wonder and Humanoid now running for their lives. Odo looking to chain those barrels, flashed away from by Humanoid. There's a TP in the middle lane, and it looks like Fnatic have got away with a few of those buffs.
Wow, so Rogue played that team fight incredibly well, considering that was a 4v5.
I have to go back. You talked about how hard it is to kind of take down towers into this Rogue comp. With the help of Baron buff, that makes it a lot easier. It may explain why Fnatic are chasing all the way forward.
Upset.
Style takeover comes out and Upset's held in place long enough on the Cannon Barrage to secure the kill or the barrel. Humanoid gets chunked out by a parlay. Wonder's continuing to pressure the middle lane, and that's a knock against the wall into a 2-man follow, but the damage just is not there. Now the TP coming in from Wonder.
Malrang.
Zork not just there yet. The Subjugate on cooldown can see the Dragon. It's only 2 apiece at 25.
Push, they have the push in mid. They have the push in top. Razor getting a little deep here.
Oh, he is indeed. He's got the pressure for now. Ace in the hole comes out. Razor stays alive just a few seconds longer. Larson takes him down. Meganar is up for Wonder. Hylissang forced to flash. The Moonlight Vigil does so much damage. Upset. Gale forces forward. Flashes over. The Emperor's Divide, but here comes Odo. Drops a barrel. Gets the kick onto Upset, but it's at the cost of Comp's life. Odo jumped on by 3 members of Fnatic. He's forced to run for his life. Wonder hops forward, looking for that boomerang, waiting for the cooldown. And Malrang, the man who was jumped on first, managed to catch out
So
Razor.
fast.
Runs for his life. It's a 1-for-1, but all of a sudden, that Baron is looking very juicy. Malrang escapes
Wow,
with
and
his
he's in
life.
the fog of war
What
as
was
well.
that?
They
This is a 3-man Baron for now. 4 of Rogue. Closing the gap, 6,000 HP, it's low. Malrang is on
Look at his smite, look at his smite.
250 HP. 5 seconds on smite, 2,500 inside the pit. Channel on Hex, can he steal it? He does! Rogue do it! Malrang gets the Baron! Razok flashes forward or hops forward. He's looking for that pillar of ice. Trimby split away from the rest of the team. The package thrown down, chucking out the rockets. Ace in the hole, not going to be enough to pick up the kill. Odo's the target, and Razok will find it. Now Trimby and Comp turn it back around. It's another 2-for-2, but the Baron to Rogue. Betty is the 3rd dragon. It's only the next one. And you have to fight. 31 minutes in.
But the Fnatic, they delayed it. They delayed it because they were worried about the burst, and because they delayed it, it gave Malrang just enough time to get his smite off cooldown. At least I think he's
Continuing to siege, take down yet another tower. This is going to even it up with Fnatic at 5-5.
The problem is they don't really have an easy way into the river. It's going to melt before Rogue can really contest it. The Baron is now up. The teams are tied.
Trimby are low. Fnatic, they've started this one off. Hylissang's coming from south of the river. Malrang, Keeper's Verdict, sends 2 away. Now they hop into the pit. Hilly is looking for a target, but he can't find it. Larson blows him up. It's now a 5 versus 4. Humanoids drop down low. Wonder's got no Mega to speak of. Rogue, this time, in control of the pit.
And now look at how much control they have. The Sand Soldiers, can they get the tracks down?
The burst damage is still very high, so the heal has been used. Larson goes for the Emperor's Divide, but it's flashed away as Upset will once again escape. Odo, this time being jumped on by Razok, and Wonder, that's the shutdown. Trimby finds it onto Upset.
Humanoid killed Upset!
Are still running for their lives. Odo gets poked by Baron for another shot, and now all of a sudden Fnatic are back available. The Baron survives, but the teams do not.
I love these team fights. Fnatic, they should be losing these fights much harder than they are. Humanoid.
Gets caught, pulled back. The damage onto Trimby is so immense. The rocket will not find its target. But now they're forced to run away.
Wait, but
Wonder
that's
is here.
massive. That's massive because the rest of Fnatic have been able to reset. And, but Rogue, they're just going to commit to this anyway. Wonder is hovering around. Here comes Malrang.
Fight!
The
Razor
TP?
currently alone. 1v2, but no damage finding its target. Hilly needs to get through the trap. They managed to find Humanoid. The Hex finds the shield, stays alive for a few seconds. But Larson manages to pick it up through that Maw of Malmortius. And can they go for Baron again? TP
Under the
once more.
TP.
Benny, it's just non-stop. Rogue is still trying to secure this objective. Hylissang's got the ultimate.
I think they've got it.
They're going to look to finish it off. 2,000 HP. Hilly steps forward and will not be able to find anything. Rogue
Onto both Humanoid and Upset. Upset cleansed it, but then Humanoid just killed Upset. So that was that.
Oh man, there's too many things to follow right now as Rogue will use Wonder still trying to get that ulti, and Hilly will buy some time to heal up.
Here comes Malrang.
That's the stun! Into the wall! Comp gets the final blow! Hilly will be a little late to this party. 65-second death timer. Dragon is up at Rogue. They're pushing forward. They're pushing into the base.
They've got the Sun Disc as well. Odoame has the TP. Rogue, though, they're not going to overcommit. They're going to make their way towards the bot tower, and Odo's going to solo the Drake.
Malrang gets knocked up by that pillar of ice. Upset gets choked out. So much damage. The Sand Soldiers in range from Comp doing work. The tower will be the next focus. Soul secured for Rogue, looking for their 8th win in a row. One inhibitor down, another to follow. 30 seconds before Humanoid is up.
Fnatic, they're going to need some type of miracle fight to come out ahead, but
Towards the base.
Whoa.
Package picked up. This is a double TP. This is a double TP. Meganon's available. It needs to be massive. That's knocked away. Malrang with the Keeper's Verdict. But Razok is the focus for now. Chunk down low. Comp finds the kill. It's actually Odo that secures it. The Malrang goes golden. Is upset.
now they make their way towards the final Tier 3 tower of Fnatic.
Inhibitor will be the 3rd of the game. It's 10 seconds to Baron. 30 seconds. And so Razork is alive. A Nexus turret falls to those super minions, and Fnatic have to clear them out, push them back, and this should allow an uncontested Baron. Third of the game for Rogue. Malrang with the hero play again, interrupting that engage.
The Baron now secured.
Come to be, and now with Baron empowered minions, Cannon Barrage used a little bit early. Good chunk there onto Upset, and this will allow Rogue to take out the tower. 5 members pressing forward. Upset needs to heal back up as much as he can. He's going to deal with the super in the bottom lane. Third secured now for Rogue. They're playing this one as respectfully as they can. Of course, Wonder now going to be a small threat. Flashes up, wait for him to time out and go back to Mini-Gnar, and then see do Rogue continue the siege. It feels like that's the case. Dredgeline will find Malrang. Pillar of Ice locks him forward, but Hellertime is so incredibly low. Malrang gets the bailout for a moment or two longer, but the kill is secured by Humanoid. Wonder chunked down by the parlay. Upset still full health. Got himself that red as well. Stepping forward, the AoE from the blue gun doing work. Lawson caught by the Dredgeline, but there's not enough damage. He flashes to safety, gets himself the kill onto Hellertime. Upset remains alive. Upset's got no summoners available though, and the rest of Rogue are focusing on the Nexus. Upset can do naught to stop Rogue. The 8 streak continues. Rogue take down Fnatic.